Bike's loaded up, time to go camping. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin, this is Whiskey and Rides. If you've been following my channel for a bit, you already know that I have a few big motorcycle camping trips planned for the summer, but I've only been actually motorcycle camping once before. Most of my experience in camping has been in big fancy trailers, full kitchens, multiple TVs, so camping off my Harley is definitely a little outside of my comfort zone. So all that said, I figured before I hit the road for 10 days at the end of June, I better get out for a night, test out all my gear, find out what I'm missing, or maybe even what I've overpacked. First lesson I learned was to make sure that the GoPro was actually recording audio. So this time I'm doing a little bit of overdubbing. I'm heading about 45 minutes south of Medicine Hat to Elkwater, Alberta in the Cypress Hills Provincial Park. It's a great little ride out, and I figure if I get myself in a bind, there's not really too much that I can't get out there, or if worst came to worst, I could even pack up and head home or get the wife to come out and give me a hand. I had a few buddies decide to join me on the ride out today. Jamie on his Street Glide and Lyndon from Crazy for Cars on his Night Train. Hey, if you get a chance, hop over and check out Lyndon's channel. He's got some really cool toys and some great videos. Elkwater is a small, vacation or destination community about 65 kilometers southeast of Medicine Hat, just north of the US border. There's a pile of cabins and vacation homes there surrounding a really nice lake. I think there's 7, maybe 8 distinct camping areas there, anything from full hookup for your big fancy trailer right down to backwoods, almost random camping or group camping. There's all sorts of things to do out there: boating, mini golf, mountain biking, hiking, some really neat little restaurants and whatnot to grab a bite, even an ice cream trailer, so it's a pretty cool place. So I got checked into the office nice and quick, and a couple of Alberta Parks girls even offered to haul some firewood up to my site for me, so that was fantastic. Definitely made my life easier. Had a quick beer with the boys before they headed back into town, and then it was time to get to work. All right, well, we made it to site, and let's get set up here. Just had a neighbor come deliver a beer. It's fantastic. All right, beer mattress time. Okay, well that's filling up. I'm gonna set up my little camp chair, my little nice sea. And there we have a camp chair. All right, camp set up. Time to get some dinner going. So, gonna make myself some camp-style chicken stir fry. Got my mini mo, some chicken, ramen, and of course some veggies. Let's see how this goes. Chicken's looking good. Better just scream. This thing's supposed to boil water in about 2 minutes. All right, ramen's in. Well, those look like they're just about done, so we're gonna get some water out of here, some veggies in here, and get the stir fry finished. All right, there we are. One pot ramen stir fry. Kinda. That's good. Well, got the fire going. Time for a drink and a smoke. Well, I think it's time for bed. See you in the morning. Coffee time. So last night went pretty good. Got a little cold. I think got down to about 7 degrees, but stayed fairly warm. Used some of those hot hands and stuffed a couple into my sleeping bag and stayed nice and toasty. Had something wandering around the site in the middle of the night. I'm not sure what exactly it was. It was a squirrel or a deer or something, but making a bit of a ruckus. And yeah, overall I think it's been pretty successful. Gonna finish my coffee here, start getting packed up, and head home. All right, well, we're packed up and ready to hit the road. Bike's refill and full. Well, the whole point of this trip this weekend was to really test out what I have and get prepared for some pretty big trips coming up this summer. So definitely some great learnings. I guess my top 3 wins of this trip are things that really impressed me. Number 1, the Thermarest pillow. Even though it was a little bit big, it was really fantastic. Had a great night's sleep on that, so super happy with that purchase. Number 2, on the win side, definitely had to be the Jetboil Minimo. That's the first time I've really used one of those jet style camp stoves, and it was really, really good. Managed to cook a full meal on it, make my coffee in there. Food wasn't really sticking to it, easy to clean up, so definitely have to say I'm happy with that. And my number 3 win, one thing I wasn't really sure of, but I think it's definitely going to be coming with me on the big trips this summer, is the full-size air mattress. You know, the thing took up a lot of room. I had to carry the pumps for it. The batteries are heavy, but I'll tell you what, it was night and day sleeping on that versus the old sleeping pads. On the other end of things, top 3 learnings are things that maybe didn't go so well. Number 1, learned that I need to get a couple of lighters and make sure they're decent. I picked up a dollar store lighter because, well, I thought, you know what, a lighter's a lighter. Turns out the thing was an absolute piece of crap, and just about didn't get my fire going last night. So, number 1 on my list, I'm definitely getting another lighter. So number 2 on my list, and this is something I really should have known already. I've been traveling for enough years that this is kind of common sense, but I need to bring a proper roll of toilet paper. Sounds ridiculous, but even at a provincial park campground that's a little bit higher end, still they have absolute garbage toilet paper. So number 2, bring good TP. And number 3, and this one doesn't surprise me one bit. I was hopeful, but at the end of the day, you can't beat a proper cup of coffee. This instant coffee that I bought was absolute garbage. Tastes like crap, looked like mud, and was just in all ways awful. So tip number 3 for my coming up trips, things I need to remember. Absolutely, positively, bring proper coffee. Oh, look at that, an antelope. Where are your friends, sweetheart? So, anyway, that's all we've got for today.
Thanks for tuning in. Hey, listen, if you haven't done so yet, do me a favor. Go over, hit that subscribe button. Got lots of great content coming up this summer for you. We're going to be doing some pretty big trips, smaller ones. The wife's going to be putting in some time on her bike as well with us, so should be some good times. Until next time, this is Whiskey and Ryan.